What is up guys, this is 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓼 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be ranking all of the multiplayer maps in Black Ops Cold War. That includes the standard multiplayer, the fire team, and the gunfight maps. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take in mind, this is only so far, so there's probably going to be lots more maps added to the game because this game's only been out 3 months. So just take that in mind. And if you guys really like this video, then I could possibly make an updated version in the future where I rank every single one, which will exclude all of the ones I've ranked in this video. I don't know, I might do that if you guys want me to. But yeah. But before we get into the video, guys, I apparently need to give full credit to 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 for this video idea, because apparently if I rank Cold War maps, I'm apparently copying him. He made a Modern Warfare map ranking, but apparently if I make one on Cold War, you know, only 3 months into its release, whilst with his, he made his at the end of the year, ranking like nearly 50, 60 maps. Apparently I'm still copying. So credit goes to 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪. Please do not come into my room at night and slit my throat. I really wouldn't appreciate that. And also looking at you, Aaron, I have a very hard feeling that you might potentially pinch this video idea like you did to 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪's. All jokes aside, if you do want to pinch this tier list video and take your own spin on it, then be my guest. But just remember to give credit, because otherwise I might have to snip your balls off. So yeah, let's hop straight into the tier list itself, which is what you're all here for. So sorry about all of that commotion at the beginning of the video, I really apologise. But anyway, I actually made this tier list. So yeah, I didn't use somebody else's, which is a change. Not that I have made tier lists in the past before. I've never made one in my life on this channel, but I guess this is my chance to make one for the first time. So the tiers we're working with are amazing, which is obviously just God tier. Next we have good, then we have decent, trashy, and then right at the bottom we have absolute filth, which is where I'll be dumping the absolutely absurd maps that should never have been brought into the game. So yeah, and as it says in the description, I will update this tier list if any new maps are added to the game. Just take that in mind. I will do this again in future if you guys like this video. If this video gets, I don't know, let's go with 5, 6 likes. Let's go 6 likes. If this video gets 6 likes, I'll make a second one, maybe at the end of the year, although apparently that's copying 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓼, so just forget I said that. So the first map we're working with here, I actually forgot the name of this. Let me go check real quick. Right, so Alpine. How did I forget such an interesting and amazing map? Alpine, I've only played on it once, so I don't really have much of an opinion on it, to be honest, but I think last time I played it, I thought it was decent, so we'll give it decent, you know. It's not like I've only played it once and I just gave up after that because I just can't be arsed with fire team. The next map we're going to be ranking is Armada. Now, technically, there are 2 versions of this map. They brought out a 6v6 version, which is infinitely smaller, which is called Armada Strike. I think that's the same for Crossroads. They have a Crossroads Strike, which is also a 6v6. And then they also have a 12v12 version of both of those maps, which are just called Armada and Crossroads. But for this video, just to make it not too specific, because I really can't be arsed, we're just going to be ranking them as just one map, because they are basically the same map, just made smaller for 6v6, for example. But Armada, I actually hated this when I first started playing, but the more I play, I actually find that I really like this map. Is it amazing? Not really, but I'm going to give it a good, because it's a pretty damn good map. And it's got great opportunities for both sniping and close encounters using SMGs and assault rifles. It really serves for any type of play style, to be honest, as that map. And I guess the ship style of map just works anyway, because, you know, it was good on World War II as well, in my opinion, with USS Texas. Yeah, I think the ship map kind of vibe is pretty good, so I'm going to give it a good. Next up, Cartel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna put it in absolute filth. I'll be honest, this map isn't fucking terrible. I think it could have a lot more potential. I'm gonna put it in trashy, mainly because of the bushes. If they just removed those fucking bushes from the center of the map, that would be a good map. I'm not even joking. That would actually be a decent map. So I'm not gonna drop it in absolute filth. I'll give it a chance. If they changed a few things here and there, it would be fine. Also, not to forget that shitty sniper tower in the center of the map. It basically serves no purpose. You can go up there and maybe get one snipe, and then next thing you know, someone chucks a frag up and you're fucking blown to pieces. So it's it's kind of pointless. There isn't really a lot of opportunity for snipers in this map. You can try if you want to, but it's pretty shit for the most part, so that's why I'm giving it trashy. Next one is Checkmate. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this map. It's going to be quite controversial because a lot of people somehow like this map. Honestly, I don't get what the hype is. Personally, I think it's fucking terrible, but just so that I don't get dislike spammed and attacked for my opinion, we're going to put it in... I really want to put it in trashy. I should have put something between decent and trashy so I can just sort of, you know, so it actually fits both people's opinions. But just so I don't get attacked, I mean, I've had some good plays on that map. It's not awful, but we'll put it in decent. It's not the worst, but it doesn't have many lanes, which is a great thing. But the plane is super annoying and people just camp inside of it. And that's my main issue, to be honest. Oh, and a quick editor's note real quick. Something I forgot to mention in the actual video, which is one of my main issues with this map, is calling in score streaks. As you know, this is an indoor map. There is very little open skylight on the roof, so most of it's just roof. And that being said, it makes it very hard to call in any of your score streaks. And for example, your care packages, which I tried to do a week ago, and fun fact, it got stuck on the roof the entire fucking match. I can't understand why anyone would decide to pick this map, but knowing the COD community, people just can't resist from voting it in a map vote. So basically at this point, I hardly get to use any of my score streaks in a quick match because everyone picks Checkmate and it just annoys the living shit out of me. So yeah, that's another thing I hate. Anyway, back to the video. But next we're going to be ranking Crossroads. That is instantly top tier. I'm sorry if you disagree, that is going into amazing. I don't know how anyone can not like this map. This map is so good. I'm talking about Crossroads Strike, take in mind. Just so you're aware, I'm not on about the really oversized one for 12v12. I'm on about the actually good one. Not that I've played the 12v12 one. I don't think I played on any of the 12v12 maps, but I really like Crossroads Strike. I think it's great for close encounters and also snipers, mainly snipers. I think there's a lot of good opportunity on there. And in general, it's just a good map. I don't know how to describe it. There's just something about it that I really like. Next one we're going to be ranking is Express, which was actually only just brought out 2 days ago, as you guys will be seeing this. And this is actually from Black Ops 2. It was recreated, I think, in Black Ops 3, which looked pretty shit. But this map, I have to say, amazing instantly. It's got to be amazing. I mean, it's from Black Ops 2, for Christ's sake. It's a fucking fan favorite, which is why they brought it into the game, because people wanted that. But I've been playing it for the last 2 days. I really like that map. I actually never played Black Ops 2 because not much of an OG. I think some of you might already know that, but if you don't, then that's fine as well. I've only played this for 2 days and I already really like it, so that says something. Next we have Gameshow, which is one of the gunfight maps. Yeah, I'm not gonna criticize the size of the map. It's meant to be small because it's gunfights. You're forced together for a reason because it's meant to be a small lobby. I think it's like 4v4 or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in decent. It's not actually, no, fuck off. We're putting it in trashy. It's not that great, actually. It's way too small, actually, for that matter. So we're gonna put it in trashy. I take back what I said. It's shit. Next, we have Garrison. I'm going to put that in good. It's not the best, but it's definitely a really good map. I don't think for snipers indoors it's the best. There are some areas where you can use them potentially, but I think for outside areas it's all right. I personally, I'm not going to rank Garrison off of the fact that it might not be the best for snipers. I'm just going to say it's a good map in general, just because it's great for many play styles, and yeah, it's just not a bad map. So we're putting it in good. Next we have ICBM, I think it's called, which is another gunfight map. I've never played on this, so I can't really give an accurate ranking for this because I've not actually played on it, so it's not very, fair, I guess, but I don't know, from what I've seen, I'm going to put it in trashy. Yeah, you're probably going to see a lot of the gunfight and fire team maps in trashy or decent because, in my opinion, they're not very great. But anyway, next up, speaking of gunfight maps, we have KGB, which I'm going to put in decent. It's not a bad map. The only complaint I have is that if you sit on the balcony, on the upstairs area, on that little balcony, you can basically shoot at any spawn. So you've instantly got domination over both sides of the map where the other team will be spawning. So it's not great in that sense, but other than that, it's an alright map for gunfight anyway, and it's not that small compared to fucking Gameshow, which is just ridiculous. Next, we have Miami. You already know where I'm putting this. Absolute filth. My problem with this map, it's too dark. They apparently made the map lighter. I don't believe that at all. And no matter how much they tried to tweak the map to try and, change people's perspectives, it's still very dark and it's not too big. I want to say it's too big, but it's not at the same time. But I just personally don't like the map. The actual aesthetic of the map, the sort of beach kind of, Miami, I guess, that's all there is to it. The Miami vibe, I like. But as a map for Call of Duty, it doesn't really work too well. And it's just, like I said, too dark. And there's just too many alleyways and lanes. So it just makes it harder to play on, in my opinion. So if you don't think it deserves absolute filth, then let me know, but I think most people will agree with me on that. Next, we have Moscow, which is sort of a hit or miss map for me, really. Some days I do well on it, some days I don't. I'm not going to call it trashy, and we're going to put it in decent. It's okay. It's not the worst thing ever, but would I call it a great map? Not exactly. Next, we have Nuketown 84 Christmas version. So this is the holiday map, which I think comes out every Christmas. It's only been out one Christmas, obviously, because the game's only been out 3 months. But obviously, I really like Nuketown, so I'm going to put this in good, just because it's the same map, it's just Christmassy, and Christmas is great, so why would I not want to rank it, relatively high? Same with Nuketown, I'm going to put that in good. Would I put it in amazing? Not really, because I don't know, there's something about the map that I just don't like. I don't know what it is, I just don't like something about the map, but people just camp a lot in that map, and there's just a lot of areas where people just sort of sit there with SMGs, and it's just fucking annoying. It just depends on the day, I guess, but it's a good map, don't get me wrong. Next, we have Raid. Amazing. What can I say bad about that map? Another Black Ops 2 map, which they brought back, I think they brought that in about December, if I'm not wrong. Really good map, and I've said map like a million times. Fucking shoot me. Raid is a great map. I don't fucking care anymore. It's a great map. So it's going in amazing. Next, we have Ruka. Have you heard of that? No, I haven't either. No, it's a fire team map. How could I forget? I've never played on this, actually. I've seen people play on it, and it just looks trashy. I don't have to play on it myself to see that it looks trash. Most would disagree and say, oh, you have to play on it because you have a different experience to someone else, which I guess to an extent is quite accurate, but it's still not very good, so it's going in trashy. Next, we have Sanatorium. I really don't know what to say about this map. It's not great, in my opinion, so it's going in absolute filth. I don't know how they added this to the game and thought, Sanatorium's a good map. You can disagree with me if you want. I personally do not think Sanatorium is a great map. I've literally played it like once and I got bored instantly. I just thought it was way too big and the layout was just really weird in my opinion. It's just a boring map. By the way, all of these are my opinion, so please do not attack me in the comments for this. This is just my opinion. Next, we have Satellite. You already know, amazing. Some might not say amazing. Some people might think that it's better off being in good, but I think it's really great. It really offers for sniper users with the dunes, and then with the more rocky kind of side of the map, it kind of offers more gameplay for people who use SMGs and assault rifles, which is pretty good. So I think it's a great map, personally. I just like it in general. I think I've managed to get the most kill streaks on that map out of any other map in this game. And yeah, next we have the Pines, which it's just one of those maps, really, that's just decent. I'm gonna have to put it in decent. It's not amazing, and it's not awful. I think it's a little bit too big, in my opinion, but it's fine, I guess. There's nothing too wrong with it, I suppose. And finally, we have U-Bahn. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it on so many levels, but U-Bahn, whatever you want to call it. It's like an underground subway type thing. I'm gonna put it in, I don't know, it's either between decent or trashy. I don't know, it's a little bit too small, and there isn't really, I don't know. I know it's meant to be small, don't get me wrong, it is a gunfight map, but at the same time, it's just not the best for gameplay, so we're going to put it in trashy. So yeah, that is my ranking of the 20 maps so far in Cold War. You are welcome to disagree with me, and if you want to switch these around, take your own twist on it, by all means, be my guest, do it. I really don't give a shit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my ranking of the 20 maps so far. There will definitely be more added. I can just see it because, you know, we're only 3 months into the game. So there definitely will be more maps. But yeah, if you guys want to see me rank more maps when they get added, then be sure to let me know down below in the comments, or just leave a like. If this gets 6 likes, like I say, I'll update the tier list. And by the way, like, just to reiterate, this is my opinion. You do not have to kill me for it. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, as it'd really help me out. And I'm hoping to try and hit 100 subs by Easter time. Probably won't happen, but, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video I post. Yeah, I don't know why I'm recording this at 4 AM in the morning. Please do not ask why. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.